Enjoy your home for the holidays with store-wide savings at Room to Room. 50% off, 48-month special financing, and as our gift to you, a free accessory buyer's card. There's something here for everyone, including gift cards. Merry Christmas from Room to Room Tupelo.
Give the gift of a delicious burger from Bulldog Burger, a soup and sandwich from Sweet Pepper's Deli, appetizers and cocktails from The Grill, or even a wood-fired steak from Harvey's. Choice is the perfect gift. An all-in-one gift card from Eat With Us.
Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather at 10.
Well, good evening and welcome to Mississippi Live Weather at 10. I know we have some football state championships going on across the country right now. I know my Mississippi State Buckeyes. Ohio State Buckeyes are facing the Indiana Hoosiers right now. So I'm going to make this quick so y'all can get back to y'all's game, but I want to make sure to cover everything you need to know as we get ready for pretty much our Sunday ahead and also getting ready for the work week. So not really going to make this quick because I want to make sure y'all get everything y'all have, but if y'all got the pause button, let's use it and let you make sure you're ready for what's coming up for the end of the weekend. But we do see increased confidence for rain chances, and this is one of the things I'm going to talk about a lot during this broadcast, are how those models keep on switching and changing as we continue throughout this weekend leading up to tomorrow, and kind of what we agree and disagree with. That's going to be the main story throughout this broadcast and getting you ready for those rain chances tomorrow. But also enjoy them while we have them, because dry conditions will be here to stay afterwards. Monday and on, we are seeing limited to no rain chances here in North Mississippi. So I know it could be a soggy end to the weekend, but hey, let's enjoy maybe a lazy, rainy Sunday before we just start seeing dry conditions ahead. So kind of taste of both worlds. Got to have the right mindset as we wrap up this weekend. But also at the end of this broadcast, we have football and parade action with our high school football state championships that went on down in Starkville, not the ones going on across the country, but also a Corinth Christmas parade as well. We're going to be covering all of that at the end of this broadcast as well. So let's hop right into it. The first 12 showing pretty much the main storyline going into the overnight hours, and that's some patchy fog kind of moving into North Mississippi. It's already been affecting some of those out in Arkansas and Tennessee, getting closer and closer to us, but we're going to see kind of some areas of fog move in. Temperatures around 38 degrees by 11 o'clock and pretty much cooling off, sitting in the mid-30s as we continue overnight before slowly starting to warm back up, seeing upper 40s by 11 o'clock. But also notice those rain chances, not really here on the front half of your day. Those models starting to agree with what I was mentioning earlier, and those rain chances kind of occurring more in the afternoon hours, not really going to put much of a dampener on any morning activities or plans. So we'll make sure to cover those rain chances coming up in just a second. But for right now, Mississippi Live Weather Radar showing absolutely nothing going on radar. We are seeing dry conditions overnight and pretty much currently all across North Mississippi, and that is going to be the trend as we continue into the overnight hours ahead. We can see that here with our surface analysis, that cold front. This is what I was talking about earlier, already closer than where it was earlier. It was out in Nebraska, moving into Kansas, but now pretty much all across Oklahoma, moving towards OKC and pushing further and further towards Mississippi. And that's going to be our weather maker, our rain chances and cooler temperature. That's all coming towards North Mississippi and what's going to impact our weather Sunday, but into Monday as well. But Futurecast still showing those calm, clear conditions all across North Mississippi. That southerly flow moving across, and with that bringing in some of that cloud cover as well. Some more moisture being brought back into our atmosphere as that cold front gets closer and closer. And I wanted to pause this here just to show you models were picking up exactly what I was talking about earlier. Not really seeing rainy conditions as we start off our Sunday morning. Pretty much going to be a good, beautiful church commute, as long as you're okay with the clouds, but still seeing a dry Sunday morning commute. As that cold front gets closer and closer with it, will those rain chances start to increase on the back end as well? We're going to see those rain chances start in the afternoon hours. They've gotten pushed back into the evening as well, potentially kind of more increased confidence with those rain chances. We'll be covering that as well, especially coming up after the break. But the next 24 tries to kind of give you a broadened sense of what I'm talking about. We're starting off Sunday dry, still maybe seeing some patchy areas of fog. Around temperatures 37 degrees by 6 o'clock, warming on up towards 50 by noontime. Still not really seeing many of those rain chances. Continue to push back just a little bit further as you go into your Sunday. Then we start seeing 10% by 3 o'clock. And then as we continue into the evening hours, they're sticking around a little bit longer than initial models pointed out. So still going to see those rainy conditions maybe as we're wrapping up our Sunday, getting ready for the work week ahead. But I'm always a fan of going to sleep with some rain hitting the roof. Will be a beautiful night's rest as we get ready for a busy work week coming up here in North Mississippi. But I'm going to give you an in-depth look on those rain chances because, I keep talking about them. Want to make sure you know when, what time they're going to affect you, where you'll be, everything that you need to know about those rain changes and this upcoming work week. All that's coming up in 1 minute.
At First Choice Bank, we know you can't always make it before the bank closes. With our integrated teller, you can talk to a live person as late as 7 p.m. on weekdays and noon on Saturdays. It's not just an ATM, it's an ITM. First Choice Bank, your choice for banking.
Growing up, Gabe was naturally curious when he began to discover weather. Gabe just didn't want to know what was happening, but he wanted to know why it was happening. Gabe became fascinated with tornadoes and it impacted his life. He wanted to pursue a career in meteorology. Even though Gabe grew up in Alabama, Mississippi has now become his home and his family. And one thing about Gabe is he keeps his family safe.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Caleb Edelblut.
Well, welcome back to Mississippi Live Weather at 10. Taking a look at the day planner, now the overnight planner, as I like to call it during the 10 o'clock. We're just seeing some patchy areas of fog move in. That's going to be the main storyline as we continue into the overnight hours, staying dry. Temperatures around 38 degrees by 11 o'clock, but still sticking around the mid to upper 30s as we continue throughout the AM hours, waking up to still some chilly conditions, but dry conditions for our early Sunday morning church commuters. We can see these calm, clear conditions all across North Mississippi here with Futurecast, and that cloud cover will start to build in as we continue into the overnight hours ahead. That cold front, that is going to be the difference maker as we continue pushing on into Sunday and wrapping up our weekend. Still seeing dry conditions all across North Mississippi by 6 o'clock. Those rain chances pushed back into the afternoon hours and eventually evening hours as well. But those low temperatures still probably mid-30s all across North Mississippi. 35 in Hamilton, Amory, Houston, Tupelo, 36 Holly Springs, Senatobia, Tunica, 40 in Cleveland, 41 Greenville, Belzona, and Greenwood as well. But coming back to Futurecast, this is going to be the main graphic to pay attention to as you check those rain chances going on throughout the day. We can still see pretty much mostly dry, if not completely dry. Not confident on these at all as you go throughout your Sunday morning, but that cold front going to start pushing further and further across North Mississippi, and with that bringing rain chances. But take a look at this. By 12:30 tomorrow, still seeing dry conditions across North Mississippi. The rain chances pretty much on the doorstep, still just west of the Mississippi River, but showing that it got pushed back a little bit further than what most models were indicating. And this is where models are starting to just disagree with me here. I think this is projecting a little bit too much. Could we hear a rumble of thunder or two? We could. But I'm not expecting anything severe with this. This is kind of over projecting the amounts of rainfall, maybe a heavy shower or two, but still, model's kind of over projecting everything. This is around 4 o'clock, still seeing some heavier showers across North Mississippi, but notice the timing of this has gotten pushed back, and that's what I agree on. We are seeing increased confidence on those rain chances, kind of getting pushed up just a little bit, but pretty much later on into your Sunday. But this continues into the evening hours as well, pushing on across towards 6 o'clock and seeing around 7 o'clock as well. Still seeing that rain cover all across North Mississippi. Still think it's a little bit overdone, but expecting that most of us could see some rain chances as we wrap up our weekend. But again, want to clarify this. Nothing severe is expected. This is a very weak cold front, just some much needed rain that we can enjoy while watching some football or playing some board games indoors. Will still be a great Sunday to be had here in North Mississippi. But those high temperatures across our viewing area, pretty much mid-50s to upper 50s across North Mississippi. 57 in Columbus, Houston, Eupora, Grenada, 53 in Senatobia, Tunica, 54 Clarksdale, Cleveland, and 56 out there in Greenville. And those feels like values matching up almost perfectly. It's going to feel just as good as those temperatures are outdoors. So enjoy them while you can before we see those rainy conditions start moving on in later on into the afternoon and evening hours. And here's another reason why I'm not really agreeing with these models. The models aren't agreeing with themselves. Completely different stories being told between the HRRR and GFS. HRRR, in fact, yesterday was showing pretty much mostly cloudy conditions all across our viewing area today. we didn't really see mostly cloudy conditions above us. It was pretty much clear. The National Weather Service was very clear on emphasizing that it's not going to be that cloudy, and they're also emphasizing not going to be as stormy tomorrow either. So still, dial this back just a little bit. Could we see some rain? Maybe a rumble of thunder, absolutely, but not expecting anything this widespread throughout your Sunday. But still, will be much needed rain regardless, and we'll start seeing drier conditions on the back half as well. Even by midnight, seeing those drier conditions, only moisture we'll see will pretty much be in cloud cover as the remnants of those rain chances continue to move on out. But like I mentioned at the top of this broadcast, once those rain chances move out, we are staying dry for the rest of pretty much Monday into the work week as well. This is Monday morning. Moving on into the rest of your day, a clearing will take place with that cloud cover getting pushed on out, high pressure system moving on across as well. But that played through all of your Monday. Nothing really to track, nothing to see. Going to be a beautiful day, but also cooler day due to that cold front kind of making its way across, allowing us to feel those cooler temperatures. You can see that right here with this graphic. Those high temperatures pretty much now in the upper 40s, low 50s, 48 in Tupelo, 45 Boonville, Corinth, Iuka, and then 42 out there in South Haven, cusp of upper 30s, so make sure you have those layers. 45 Clarksdale, 48 down there in Greenville, and those feels like values also going to be a little bit different as compared to what we're going to be experiencing tomorrow. Maybe a little bit breezier coming out of the north, bringing in that cooler continental air here to North Mississippi. So make sure you have those layers ready as you get ready for Monday morning, and make sure to continue staying updated with us because we're going to be on a temperature roller coaster as we continue into the work week. Take a look at these highs. So let's start off with the weekend and wrapping it up. 30% chance, even change the icon there, just showing the increased confidence of those rain chances. But 56 as your high for Sunday. Cooling on off towards 48 for your Monday as that cold front continues to move on through and cool us off. But take a look, Tuesday into Wednesday, we're warming up, seeing a high of 60 for Wednesday, which will be technically above average for this time of year. You can see down there, normal high is around 57 degrees. But as we go on the back half of our work week, we're going to start cooling off. 56 as your high Thursday, cooling off to 48 by Friday, then low 40s by Saturday as well. And take a look at that low as well, 21. Some of the models were projecting upper teens as well. I'd be curious to see what we kind of change as we continue into the work week ahead, but going to be a chilly weekend ahead and even start of the next work week as well. So make sure you have those layers ready on the days you need them. Maybe you have to shed a few by Wednesday as well with those highs around 60 degrees. So make sure to continue to stay updated here with us. But we want to make sure to keep you updated on everything going on here in North Mississippi. As promised, I have some football and parade action. Let's take a look at football first and what happened earlier this evening down in Starkville. Well, there you have it. A big congratulations to East Webster for becoming the 2A state champions here in Mississippi and representing the North half very well. Big congrats to y'all. I know that was the first championship for y'all school, and that is a huge milestone. Could not be more proud of y'all, and I know y'all killed it out there. This is an excellent game. We were able to watch some of it, but also want to give you another look on that parade action that we had earlier today. This occurred in Corinth. We had our Tupelo parade yesterday, Corinth parade today, and we're going to continue covering all these parades. Big thank you to MLM Clothiers for allowing us to continue to go out and cover this. But let's just let the sounds of the holiday spirit, all the pretty much floats, everything going on out there, just describe everything that was going on out there earlier this evening. Well, there you have it. There was the Corinth Christmas Parade earlier this evening. I hope y'all enjoy seeing what all happened at that parade, especially if you couldn't make it. Not all of us are out in Corinth on this Saturday evening, but a big thank you again to MLM for sponsoring the 2025 Christmas Parade Tour. We appreciate y'all sponsoring that and allowing us to get out there, show everybody these Christmas parades occurring all across North Mississippi, and make sure to include everybody in the holiday spirit going on during this holiday season. But here's the QR code that you can make sure to continue to stay updated with us as we continue to cover weather, football, Christmas parades, everything you need to know going on here in North Mississippi. We'll make sure to send those alerts. We had that holiday cut-in earlier today for that parade, and we have some more coming up this weekend and into the next work week. It's going to be a busy time here as we continue pushing further and further into December. But we'll be live tomorrow night at 6 and 10 to be covering pretty much those latest on those rain chances, especially with these models continuing to increase on their confidence. I'd be curious to see what those morning models look like as well. But I know we're going to have a fantastic Sunday tomorrow still. Going to be a beautiful and well-resting day with maybe some rainfall hitting our roofs to allow us to enjoy maybe some football, some games, some Christmas spirit inside. It will be a fantastic day tomorrow. But until then, y'all have a fantastic day, and we'll see y'all back here in the Room to Room Weather Center tomorrow at 6 and 10.
I felt accomplished after I got my diploma. Made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
I'm your retirement fear, but don't be scared. You're still in pre-tirement.
Does that mean I have more time to plan?
Precisely. This is pretirement.org.
This isn't scary. I'm doing it.